Hey Devon peeps, it's Allie Brown and I am so excited to share one of my projects with you, one of my Devon party projects for February. Yeah, so this was actually requested by Jane herself. I still get pitter patter like whenever she comments on anything of mine. I'm just like all the hard eyes. But I had shown a little video of my planner, my weekly planner. I will show you here. I was kind of doing like a little flip through of my planner, and she was like, I had asked if people wanted me to do like a video on how to plan with watercolor, because I'm really enjoying that way of decorating my planner more than anything else in the world. It's just so simple. And she's like, please do that for the Davin party. So I was like, okay. So I did this on yesterday, and I was a little late getting my week done because my son just had this huge birthday party. And so I just wanted to show you my thoughts on how I go about planning with watercolor using her gorgeous colors that she has in her little tins. They are so awesome. So if you'd like to learn that, keep watching. I am going to show you how I kind of decorate my planners. This is a Chic Sparrow leather notebook from Chic Sparrow. It's just a classic one. I am not in a narrow size anymore or a standard size anymore. I'm using the B6 slim size because I just find it's a little easier for me to carry around. So I have this notebook and I have some inserts here that I like to plan in already. And I do have a video on the setup of this book on my YouTube. What I have super been enjoying is watercolor planning. Is that how, can I say it that way? And let me zoom in just a little bit because I want to make sure y'all can see. But if you can see here, this is like a face, some flowers at the beginning of my insert, and then I have like some stuff on the notes. And then this month I really didn't do much, and then I was testing out the swatches for the mermaid markers. And then this is February. It's like, woo! It's like crazy awesome. It's just so easy to plop down a little bit of color and brighten up your months and your weeks. And you can see here that it's February, so I did a bunch of like pink and little orange in there, and 14th is Valentine's Day, so I like really wanted to spruce up that day. And then I circled like dates that where bills were due in green because I do all of my money stuff in green. And then these are little fires because we have like a little service we go to, a church service. So that's kind of what I'm doing with the watercolor stuff. And then for my weeklies, what I've been doing is just decorating the weeks just randomly every day, or not every day, every week. So this time I want to do rainbow, and then this is like gold and blues, greens and blue, pink and orange is like one of my favorite color combos ever. And then this week was just like cool colors, and I used even a little bit of the collage papers and some washi tape on this week. So anyway, just wanted to show you. Now this paper, you might be thinking like, oh my gosh, what paper are you using? Because it sounds so good. This is Tomoe River paper. It's like one of my favorite papers to plan on because the watercolor does not bleed through on it, and it just gets this like yummy, crinkly sound. I don't know, it really makes me happy when I have dry watercolor on this. And if you can see, like it took the collage paper so well. It's just such a like really sturdy little paper, but it's thin. It's extremely thin, and it's got like a film over it, so fountain pens can go on it, watercolor can go on it, distress stains can go on it, mermaid markers can go on it, and it's not going to go through. The only thing that I have found is the archival ink from Ranger. This one that I use, it does tend to bleed a little bit, but it's not horrible. It doesn't bother me any at all. And I use the same paper for this insert. And these inserts I got from a shop, an online shop called Growing Up Goddess, and I print them myself. And then what else can I tell you about it? Oh, the paper where I got it from jetpens.com is where I got it. And I think you can get it on Amazon too, but I just get it from JetPens because that's where I got it. And I still have some left. Needed a coffee break. So I'll just kind of tell you how I go about this. And I'm just using like a cheapo standard watercolor brush for this demonstration. I like to do different colors in my weeks, and you don't have to do that, but I do it because it's fun. And let me see, what colors can I do this week? You can do anything you want. You know what? I like pink, and actually that's like a cool red, and that's okay. And I kind of want to make an orange. So I made an orange, a cooler orange here, just by combining the Buzzy and Ladybug. And so I'm just going to reconstitute that and put it in my thing. I think this is the same thing I did this other week. See, I just love pink and orange. I did. That's okay. I'm going to change up a little bit. And then I want to do Frida. Oh, I love that color. I love that Frida color. And you can mix other colors too. Like you could do Frida. Let me see. Let me try to mix some stuff here. I'm going to do mix Frida. And I'm going to put, let's put some yellow, some Buzzy in it and see what it makes. It's a different kind of an orange. Ooh, that's pretty. See how lovely this watercolor lays down on the Tomoe paper? It's so pretty. I'm gonna actually go straight up Buzzy on this one. And then I'll do my orange here that I made from Buzzy and Ladybug. And I'll probably do Ladybug up again too. No, I want to do Frida. Gotta have me some more Frida. So that's what I like to do. I just like to paint each box. Super fun, and it dries so pretty. And then on the other side, normally I just kind of like abstractly just plop down watercolor. Just kind of like blobbing, really. Blobbing's my favorite. I love to blob. Then here's that orange that I made. Ooh, how pretty is that? And it blends really nice on this paper too. And then maybe I'll add in the orange that I made with the Frida. Ooh, that's like an ombre kind of a look. How cool is that? Like it. Like it a lot. See how easy it is to just add a little bit of pizzazz to your page, and it didn't take much time at all because I was blabbing. So I'm gonna dry this super quick and then show you kind of how I do my monthlies. I'm gonna pause real quick. You'll see on this page, you'll see these fun like ring-like effects. Sometimes what you can do if the watercolor is pulling on this paper, did I say that right? Pooling, sorry, my southern accent gets in the way, is you can kind of let it dry just a little bit, and then you can take a paper towel and you can blot it, and it'll make that ring effect. Isn't that pretty? So I'm just gonna kind of like plop or absorb the color. And that is my base for my week. And then real quickly, I am just going to add my dates, and I do use the archival on there. You don't have to use the archival, I guess. I do because I kind of want it to make sure it stays for a long time. And I'm just using one of those like office supply stamps this time. I do have another stamp that's really fun. It's got the cursive and then the date, and I think this one, it's in Heidi Swap, but I believe Project Life, Becky Higgins has one too. I think you can find them at Michael's also. So it's January 30th. Let me go into February 1st. All right, there's that. And then sometimes what I like to do, because I have a Patreon, and so I have a lot of work that I do for Patreon, is I like to like section off a place where I can just work on my Patreon stuff. And I'm gonna use Jane's really cool skinny washi. It's got the orange and red swatches on it, and just kind of like put me a place here where I can focus on those tasks. Well, if I can. There, not not perfect, but that's okay. But you know what? This is like such pretty washi. I bet they have, let's see, kind of want to go up the side too. Cool. Made myself a box. So that's my week. I'll kind of keep it simple for there. And then for my monthly, I just go and like, you know, like here's birthday, so I'll probably decorate that kind of fun. And then I'll do like just kind of like, I pick out like a color scheme that I like and just go with it. So let me see. Oh, did you see that? I just washed my brush off in my coffee. I'll still drink it. I do that often actually. Let's do green. I'm gonna do green up here. And also like down here. Just kind of go up the side. Now with my printer, it's not the best with like the ink will bleed is what I'm trying to say. So I have to be careful to kind of stay in the lines. I don't like naturally staying in the lines. I love playing outside the lines, but because of my printer, you'll kind of see it'll kind of bleed a little bit. So I don't want that to happen. And I don't know how other people's printers may be, but just be careful for that maybe. Okay, there's that. I have a couple things that I need to keep track of. So I'm gonna use the mermaid color to keep track of the 1st, the 5th. I think that's it for my bill stuff. See, I'm just kind of like sloppily making circles because it's cute. And then my sister-in-law's birthday is right here and she's super girly. So I'm going to like decorate this day pink because best friends, hello. And just to let you know, the ink, I put all the birthdays and anniversaries with my Lexington Gray ink. I wrote with my Lexington Gray from Noodlers, and that is a bulletproof ink, so I can watercolor on it all day long and it is not going anywhere. So that's a really fun ink that you could put in with your cartridge converter and your Incredible pen. So I'm gonna decorate this. See, so easy. Nice. I think we're gonna be moving in this day, but just to show you how easy it is. It's so easy to add fun colors to your planner. And it just, to me, it just draws me back to wanting to look at it so I can see my tasks and everything, like especially these colorful things. Like, oh my goodness, how cool is that? I just love the look of it. I hope that you found this video helpful and bringing some brightness to your tasks and your days and your goals using just Jane's palette here. I mean, I didn't even use anything in the neutral, I just realized that. I just love the colors so much. I will use the usual. I love the Kiss Kiss color for cheeks on my girls. Hopefully y'all will do this in your planners, and again, it works beautifully on Tomoe paper. The other paper, if you can't find Tomoe, is any sort of marker paper. Marker paper works really well. I have found that it's a hit and miss with certain copy papers or printer paper. Tomoe, marker paper, they work pretty well and they stay crinkly and stuff. In fact, that's what I have in my butterfly book when I was doing my demonstration of a tip-in for tracking for accountability. I have marker paper and you can see how it's crinkles and all that good stuff. Yay! Awesome. And I'm excited. I'm going to use my butterfly books for sketching and to store some of my other planner. I keep all of my planner stuff because they're kind of like journals to me. So I'm going to use them for that. And it really doesn't matter if it's shorter because it's the same width, and for some other fun stuff too. But I've always kind of used this leather one for a while and it's the size that I like. I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope this will add some fun color and joy to your pages, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.